Welcome to the Virtual Ripple. This is your chance to get to know someone who might make a difference in your life or career. In this segment, we meet Thom Singer. What does rippling mean to you in the context of what you've done with your book and your business career?
Well, both in my book and then when I speak to corporations around the country, I actually quote you. And one of the things I always talk about, and I probably paraphrase it a little bit, but one of the things that really struck me about your book, there was a lot of good stuff in there, but one of the things that really struck me was the concept of when you take a pebble and you throw it into the water, you're going to create ripples. And those ripples are going to go outward, and they're going to go outward and they're going to touch a lot of lives.
Yep.
But at some point, they reach the edge of the pond. And once they reach the edge of the pond, they start coming back to the center. And so by creating those ripples, by helping other people, it's going to come back to help you and benefit you in your personal life and your career, although you may not know when or how or who.
Yep.
It's going to be that affects you.
Well, I'd imagine that's probably how you've gotten as much traction with your book as you have, is you've started some ripples for other people and people have come back to you in ways that you didn't expect. Right?
Well, there's been a lot of people since I put the book out. There's been a lot of people who've really reached out and hired me to come into their companies, told people about me, told reporters about me, bloggers about me, people who've just kind of stretched out, people who I've met throughout my life who've kind of reached out to help me.
Yep. One of the things that we hope to do with this video is obviously you never know who might possibly be watching. And I know you have a number of things you want to accomplish in your life and career, but what's one thing that you know you want to accomplish but you need somebody else's help in order to do it?
Wow, that's a big question. I mean, there's so many things I'd like to accomplish, but
just pick one.
We're sitting here. Number one, number two. We're here talking right now. About the book. One of the things I would like to do is just gain more recognition, and the way that happens is through ripples. It's through people talking about it and inviting you to speak and things like that. So it's one of those things that if anybody has the need for a real good engaging corporate speaker, or wants a real good airplane read, my seminar series or my book is a good one.
Okay, cool. What's a ripple or an action that you'd be willing to put out there for someone else?
I really like finding ways to help other people. I really like sort of putting together that connection, whatever it is. I got some real good news about a ripple I guess I caused yesterday. A woman, I used to work for a law firm, and I got a call from a girl who was a legal marketing person in another firm, and she was complaining that she couldn't meet any nice guys. And 5 minutes later, one of the lawyers who was one of my friends came in and said, "God, there are just no nice girls out there." And I was sort of startled by it, and I introduced them, and they called me last night and said that they got engaged. So,
wow.
Whether it's on a business level or a personal level, there's so many things that you can do for people that can touch their lives. And I don't get any personal gain from their getting married, but it's fun to have put them together and seen it all work out.
Now I need to quantify that. They didn't just meet yesterday and then decide to get engaged.
No, that's right. No, they did meet 4 years ago.
Okay,
so I
good.
introduced them 4 years ago. But one of the things about networking is a lot of people have sort of an opinion about it. When you say the word, people immediately have good, bad, or indifferent an opinion. And it's really more than just going out and trading business cards and trying to hustle up more business. And it really does affect both your business life and your personal life.
Yep.
And in my own life, we had a situation where my daughter needed some surgery, and somebody we knew through our network, their first cousin was the best doctor in the United States for the condition that my daughter had. And so it wasn't just having a network that helped me in business, it saved my daughter's life.
And there again, if you probably hadn't created ripples within your network, and
for years,
you would have only had surface hits, people probably would not have had that personal investment, and somebody wouldn't have reached out and helped you.
Absolutely, and it's something that it's not a one-time thing. When you're a little bit slow, you say, hey, I'm going to go out and network, I'm going to go out and make ripples in the world.
Yep.
It's got to be part of your lifestyle. It's got to be something that you say, hey, I am doing morning, noon, and night, and you just have to trust that it's going to come back to you.
Yep. Well, Thom, thank you very much for participating.
Thank you for asking me to be here.
All right.
Meet the world, man.
All right, thanks.